Fantasy football! This is Sparta! You don't know the power of the dark side. Fantasy football!
It's time! It's Twin Turbo Friday! Yay!
I hate you. That's supposed to be my thing.
Well, I took it.
Fuck you.
I took it just like I took your Zero Sprite and freaking, what the hell was it? The Old Smoky Sour Apple. Mean Green! The official! We brought it back. You guys remember from last year? You remember Mean Green? Hell yeah.
All right. Well,
yes.
you crazy motherfucker. Anyways, I'm your host, Jamie, and we got the co-host over here. Yeah, it is actually Twin Turbo Friday. Yes, Twin Turbo Friday.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. I don't have to work, and yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things, I guess. You can put it that
damn time. Working all week. Everybody's working for the weekend.
Are they working for the weekend?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm told.
Oh, shit.
I'm also told that we have some matchups going on because it's week 2. It's week 2. Dos.
Dos. Tres. 14, 15.
Yeah, our Spanish ends at that. But
yes.
so we've got 2 leagues. We haven't dropped any yet. Might add some more, but we haven't dropped any yet.
Yeah.
So we got the 12 man and 16. So we'll cover the spoiler. So if you want to skip ahead, if you guys got other shit you got to do, we're gonna do 12 man first, and then we're gonna jump into the 16.
Yeah,
it'd be a thorough matchup, and then we're gonna do a little bit of matchup review from last week too. There was some good stuff there, and a big shout out to everybody in the league. Everybody, we haven't had any issues so far, and we checked for week 2 as well. We haven't had any issues where guys are not playing anybody. It was a problem last year when we did the gloves off, and so everybody, just big thank you for that. Everybody's getting guys in there. There's no lineups that are missing players, which is great. Hope we can continue, midway through the year, end of the year as well. But that's that was a big thing from last year that's been corrected, and it's a lot on you, Jamie.
Yeah, thank you.
It's more of this damn Mean Green.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm actually glad it's actually Friday, and I actually got my microphone set up differently so I can actually talk, so I haven't lean over.
Right.
And I know, right? It kind of gets kind of boring after. Well, not boring, I should say. Be able to
look like you had a damn stroke the last time. Yeah, right.
I'm hopefully I think I got everything figured out. The echo's gone. I think. I'm hopefully, anyways.
We don't. Yeah, let us know if we sound like robots.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Bueno. I think I have too much 1800 here because it's.
Is that pretty strong?
Yeah. Oh well, you're driving.
Yeah. You're the keys, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on. Before we
Jamie had a thought. Jamie had a thought.
Yes. Did you watch Friday or Thursday night?
I did. My main man Herbert had a pick 6. What was that?
Oh my!
What was that?
Honestly, I don't. Man, I actually saw.
I thought they were gonna take the cake, and all of a sudden I'm looking. I was getting tattooed by Buddy last night. Look up at the screen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, 99-yard touchdown or interception return. Wow. And I wouldn't expect that from Herbert. You expect that stuff from lesser quarterbacks, but
yeah.
Well, it happens. It happens.
It is.
And he did get a late touchdown to Palmer though, so it kind of made up for a little bit. Chiefs ended up winning 27-24. What were your thoughts? I
actually didn't get a chance to watch all of it.
You did?
I missed the first quarter. I'd seen a little bit of the second quarter. I did see the Mike Williams touchdown though. That was pretty badass. That was nice. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
He had a damn nice game, man.
Yeah.
He had 113 yards,
for a lot of people
catches
out there who pretty much, Williams was a pretty much bust week 1. He actually turned it around and actually came out and scored a touchdown and had some nice yardage too offhand. I mean, he had at least 28, almost 30 points.
Which goes to our point, overreaction about week 1. And we'll get into a few of these players here. Because I saw some stuff, and I've seen some stuff, and I saw some stuff. So we're going to talk about a few guys that I have gripes about, when we get into that. But yeah, Mike Williams definitely made up for week 1. And we're going to make up for week 1 too.
Honestly, I'm glad I didn't start I'm trying to think of his name offhand. Mac on defense.
The Mac attack.
Yeah, he did.
Khalil Mack.
Yes, he only had 9 points.
Well, he had to come down from last week. Didn't he have like 30-something points?
Oh yeah, he had a huge freaking game. But I'm actually glad that I didn't. I was thinking about actually starting. I'm like, ooh, he actually might get a sack on freaking Mahomes and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm glad it didn't.
Well, as for Jamie's, Jamie's in like 10 leagues, so some of these leagues have defensive players. So it's good to have a variety and yeah, definitely there's some guys that are gonna put out put out just like your mom. They're gonna put out on the defensive side of the ball this week, and it's good to be aware of those as well.
Let's see. Why
don't you run down this team because it's like a mythical team here. We just use one defense. No, not in Jamie's league. He starts defensive players. Run down the list, and we'll get into our stuff.
Well, it was actually kind of crazy. I mean, remember back in the day when I actually did try to play in IDP league. I was like, I had all kinds of Dallas players, and honestly, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Next thing you know,
DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah, I was kind of like. I had all kinds of just odd players. I'm like, that's when I was kind of actually first getting into freaking fantasy football and shit like that.
Off the Dallas roster.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Orlando Scatrick.
Yeah, pretty much. But overall, yeah, let's see what the heck was it. I decided like, nope, it's not for me, and I pretty much decided to give it another whirl because it's a little bit more knowledgeable now. Almost 8, 9, 10 years later, and yeah.
Jamie's a little more seasoned, got the beard right, got the knowledge right, and he's ready to dominate. He's ready. You're ready to win 10 championships, aren't you?
I hope so. But you never know. I'm gonna put my heart and soul into everything.
We're getting T-shirts made 10 for 10.
Yeah, right.
That's what we're going for here.
But yeah, no, I had Mac. Mac on the bench. He had only like 4 points. Pretty much solo attack. A tackle assist. But other than that, he didn't. I thought he was actually going to produce a little bit more, and I'm like, probably a good thing I didn't actually start him.
It was a great call.
Yeah, for sure.
You saw this coming. You saw, he ain't going to get to Mahomes. They get the ball out too quick.
Yeah, I had
actually McKinnon and CEH. And
stuff.
I
actually had like the Chargers defense, and they only scored like a couple points. So I'm like, that didn't help me out matters.
Very iffy night. But anytime you're playing the Chiefs, they have an explosive offense. It's a good night to bench them.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But my actually bench, I have Micah Parsons, Diggs. I have Myles Garrett, Von Miller, and I got Daniel Hunter from the Vikings.
Oh, Danielle Hunter?
Yep.
He's a sack machine.
Yep. So I actually got myself a good stack in defense.
This week might be a little bit of a come down from last week. Your defense dominated because he showed me his team from last week, and the defense carried the load. I mean, he annihilated it.
Well, yeah, for sure. I actually had
slate it.
Well, I had Micah, Diggs, Garrett, Watt, and Von Miller. Fuck, they put up all those guys put me up almost like 30 some odd points each. I had Micah at about 21, and I had Diggs about 11. So I mean, that was insane. Fucking insane.
Diggity damn.
The crazy funny thing is after actually I actually like auction leagues. They're actually pretty badass.
Tell me about these.
Yeah.
I think we're have to do one. I think we're have to. You know what? We should convert. Since we're putting a lot of things under the Twin Turbo banner, we got 2 leagues. Why not make it 3? Well, Jamie, I think.
Well,
next year, put the 10-man under the banner and make it an auction league. That's what I say.
Well, that's what I did. I told everybody.
It'll be TT10 instead of the shut up or leave or whatever the hell you call it.
I told everybody. I said, it's a 2 quarterback league, and I told everybody, yep. Sorry guys, it's going to be an auction league next year. It's
if you don't like it, there's the door.
Pretty much. I actually had fun when I did do this because I actually was more in tune and you had a budget and everything, so it's kind of like a lot of people. It was crazy because a lot of people were going all offense, and I started with. I'm like, well, I wanted some defensive guys because you want later on down the road.
These guys all. I mean, in that kind of a league, all these guys have value.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Way different.
Can't tell you how many times years ago, because I did a defensive players league like years ago, and I can't tell you how many times the defensive players would bail me out. You know, the offense isn't producing. Those guys come in to get you those extra points because a lot of people don't pay attention to the defense side of the ball, and you can win a lot of matchups like that. Straight, getting those guys.
Yeah. The other issue is you get people like, well, they kind of think about an auction league and they're like, well, I don't know values of players. I'm like, well, evidently you do if you're drafting some guy. I mean, if you think about it, you're drafting McCaffrey in the first round, but overall, I mean, if you think about it, you're spending about the same amount of money on a draft pick as doing just a redraft either way. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't know how to put a value, money value on a player. These are not that hard now.
These are life lessons that we're teaching here. This is fantasy football, but these are life lessons. Okay, know your worth, know your player's worth, and do a little research. If you were at an actual auction, and you were trying to bid for a car or trying to bid for a laptop, it's the same concept. It's like, I'm not going to spend especially for CMC. I don't trust that. I don't care. He had a bad week one. Good CMC. I don't trust him, but I wouldn't bet. Like you were saying, somebody bid like $50 for him. Are you crazy?
No, it was more. It was like more like $100.
Jeez Louise!
Out of $250, I was just sitting there watching it. Ching, ching, ching. I'm like, oh I'm like, well, there goes your roster. You're done.
DMF. I'd say the other word. We're on YouTube now. No, dude. Definitely looking forward to that. Coming 2023 TT10, the auction league. We'll get some t-shirts. We got to get some t-shirts made. We got to get posters out or whatever kids do nowadays. Spread it on Instagram, whatever.
Yep.
TikTok. We'll get the word out. And if you want to be a part of that, ready. Thank you. Yeah, I needed that.
I think the other quick thing too is Herbert. Actually, I think he injured his ribs a little bit, so that's not on the ticker because I didn't have time to do a lot of that.
Yeah, he was hurt a couple plays in a row from what I saw. He's a big tough kid.
Yeah, he has a little time now because I think the next game is
I think Sunday.
Yeah,
I think it's Sunday.
Yeah, I think so. But they'll probably kind of evaluate him when it comes to next week, I'm sure. So he might be questionable right now, and then
there's no way that Justin Herbert's not playing for some ribs. They'll put a sleeve on his, or what do they call it, flak jacket? They'll put something on. That kid, he'll be out there. I wouldn't be concerned about that. I forget who has Herbert in our league.
I'm not sure.
Josh, the number one man who we're about to talk about. Josh can't afford that. Josh is on a roll right now. So, let's get into your matchup against PPE. This is the 12-man league we're starting out with here. So you got a tough matchup. I mean, you went down in defeat last week. I mean, it was a competitive matchup, but you went down.
Yeah.
PPE kind of got smoked.
Yeah,
let's just be honest. He got slapped around a little bit.
Well, I thought he had Aaron Rodgers, but
that's probably why. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get for drafting a quarterback with no receivers. This is what happens, and it's gonna happen all year because Aaron Rodgers ain't got nobody to work with.
Ooh, looks like we got a new fella up in here. Donovan Miller. He's got the last name as me.
Like a fine wine. You aged well too, Donovan.
Yep.
Let's go.
Ooh. Well, the Archangel. Hello to you too. I don't know.
Hi.
Do archangels actually like fantasy football?
I guess.
Are they demonic? They're coming out as shadows now.
You're right.
That's kind of creepy.
Kind of weird. Shadows. We used to do that.
Next thing you're gonna have a somebody goth like. I like fantasy football, guys.
Oh crap! Shit.
Yeah. So, anyways,
so I got you guys as the matchup of the week. What do you got to say about that? He's like about a 1.5 point favorite at this point. You had Gerald Everett go. But so, what are some of your thoughts on this? I mean, this is going to be tough, man. You can't go to 0-2.
I kind of got sidetracked with the Archangel. It kind of got me sidetracked just a little bit.
I saw that.
I know.
We had everything planned out, and then we got angels and demons coming in here and shit. What is this fucking Tom Hanks movie or something?
Ooh, yeah, I don't know. We might have to go and stake them.
Right? You damn vampire.
No, I just wanted to explain it. I mean, on Tuesdays we actually have like more of a waiver show, and we kind of break down some fantasy stuff. On Fridays we actually just kind of dive into our leagues. We talk about players and whatnot, who's going to win matches and stuff like that, just so that you guys understand. Our show is a little bit different than Tuesday's show, but yeah, our background's different and whatnot too, so it's not our normal background. So
We change it up. We change up the color
Yeah.
scheme a little bit.
you
We
know,
even change up the theme songs.
I know, right?
It's done by our good friend Buddy, who we're talking about Buddy a little bit here, and he's got a tough matchup himself. So you got matchups all around.
Yeah.
Now, Jamie, I got to know, how do you feel about your team, and then we'll get into my main man Josh, and his matchup. But so PPE is he's a very good 12th place team. Don't let that fool you. I mean, one bad week. PPE I have making the playoffs in the 12 man, so I still think he's got a solid team. I don't agree with Aaron Rodgers, but that was a kicking the tires week one. Like, hey, maybe Aaron's still Aaron ain't gonna be doing. You might PPE, if you're listening, you might as well trade Rodgers now if you can, while you still can get. The boat's half full of water.
Yeah,
get the bucket.
Yeah, pretty much. That's probably why he swapped out Rodgers for Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, no, and that's not honestly. I think Kirk is going to be a better play than Aaron Rodgers, probably 3/4 of the year.
Yeah, more than likely. You asked me earlier how I like my team. I actually do like my team. I'm actually glad I actually picked up Everett, because he's actually been
Gerald.
Yeah,
Gerald, my man.
He actually had a pretty good game last week or tonight or yesterday. He actually put up like 13 odd points. He had he didn't have a touchdown, but he had almost near 80. He had 10 targets, which is crazy. So I'm like, ooh, I might actually have to just keep Kittle on the bench for now.
I would, while he's getting healthy. You don't know what this guy, and he could potentially be trade bait too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if Everett's gonna stunt out and being with Herbert, I think he's gonna do more than he did with Russ. I'll be honest. And Geno Smith last year, I think Everett's gonna have a really good season with Herbert.
Yeah,
you might be able to ship out Kittle like we were saying last week.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really like Kittle too much. I wouldn't mind getting off Kittles and Higgins, because Higgins. He had a concussion, so I don't know if he'll actually be playing tonight or playing this weekend or not offhand. So, I do like my team. I like every team. I mean, once you draft, it's always going to be something different afterward. I mean, you got to put work into your team no matter what. It's not going to be one, just.
It's not linear. No, you're gonna have things pop up, injuries happen. I like I said, I like a majority of the team. I think you'll be okay. I actually have you winning this week.
I hope so too. I've
reminds me of a lot. PPE started out slow last year too. I think PPE was 1-5.
Yeah.
So this is kind of what he does. He starts out slow, and then the team gets better over the course of the year. So it could be the same situation. It doesn't mean he's done if he's 0-2. He's got a really good team. Once Debo gets going. Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, he's got Kupp. He's got CMC, Merrimuth. So, I mean, those are all good players. I mean, I'm actually. This is kind of funny because the Panthers are at the Giants, so it's going to be at CMC Barkley Showdown.
Yeah.
So this will be.
Who gets hurt first?
Yeah, right. I mean, this is be kind of like a supremacy. Who's actually going to be the top dog out of the guys rebounding from being injured?
Yeah, right. Yeah, what guy is? I think it's what guy's going to get hurt first. We taking Sia. I think CMC gets hurt this week, and my main man Chuba, hubba. He'll be in the lineup, and then Saquon will get hurt week 4. That's how it's going to go down. But I think Saquon has a good back-to-back game. So I misplaced my thought on who has Saquon in the 12-man, but he's going to have another good week. He's going to tear up Carolina's defense.
Anthony.
Anthony's
not
here. Anthony's not going to be able to take advantage of that because he's going to lose anyways. Yeah. He's going down. And so is PPE. You're going to win this matchup, Jamie. And it's pretty much, that's why I was the matchup of the week, because it was so damn even to begin with.
Yeah, more than likely.
All right. So I got to give a shout out because he won in the other league too. And Josh is doing a great job right now, and he's assembled I can't believe I'm saying this. Josh has assembled a team that can compete for a championship in this league. This team is solid front to back, and he's about a 12.5 point favorite over Anthony this week. I mean, he's had Herbert go, and Anthony had Mike Williams. Anthony's going to be more competitive than I thought because Mike Williams had a monster game.
Yeah.
But Josh, just look at the lineups quick, man. It's
Josh has got
and he's picking up players too. Josh is making some good additions.
Oh wait, we should just because he's on that fringe of ad drop. All you see is Josh ad drop.
That's his shtick. That's his shtick. That's just what he does.
Yeah,
it's almost charming at this point. See if you're losing Josh. See, if you're like 5-9, then people mock you. But I mean, if you're going 11-3, people will be like, yeah, I kind of like what he's doing there. The ad drop. I liked picking up Hardman. I like that. Hilliard from Tennessee. We'll wait and see on that. We'll see how much usage he gets. He had a big week one. I like. I don't know. I don't know if you need a quarterback that Josh. Honestly, I know you want to stash him away and not concern yourself with it, but I don't think you need a quarterback as good as Tom Brady behind Herbert. And you're Herbert might get hurt, or I need somebody to fill in for a week. I'm just saying down the line, if you want to strengthen the team anymore, it might be worth it to consider trading Tom Brady maybe middle of the season. That was just an observation I had when I was looking at the team. So I'm like, I like my backup. This is just a personal preference.
Yeah.
I like my backup to be maybe like a Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Somebody in that caliber, top 20-ish.
No, I mean, if you think about it, I mean,
it's a weak fill guy. Jameis Winston.
Yeah,
That's how I like my backups. In that, Tom Brady to me is a little too good.
Yeah.
I
mean, there's nothing wrong with Tom Brady. I mean, I had Tom Brady last year too. I mean, I had Brady.
Great,
I had Brady and Dak too. So I mean, it's kind of like, well, this year I want to try, just go a whole totally different direction. And I don't know. I mean, I got Wilson. I mean, well, I guess he's in a different location, and it's kind of one of those things. It's not a bad thing to actually have a different quarter. I mean, Tom Brady. I mean, he's pretty much the legend, So I mean,
go.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not a bad thing to have somebody like him in your backup. It's going to put up numbers. You don't have to worry about some guy that's going to get tons of interceptions and whatnot.
Stupid stuff. Yeah, no, Josh is. I mean, he does. He has Kareem Hunt on the bench. He's got Boyd.
I don't know what kind of wizardy he's gonna kind of putting out there, but I mean, he just does some shit that's just unquestionable sometimes.
Right. Samuel. I mean, you got Michael Thomas back from the Saints. He's healthy. He looked good week one. Henderson Jr. I think he's going to beat out Akers, which I'll get to with Buddy in a little bit about that damn Cam Akers. But I think Henderson Jr. is going to continue a lot what he did last year. Maybe have a borderline 900-yard ish season.
What's funny is Henderson Jr. was actually out on the waiver wire, and I'm like, yep, pick him up.
Yep, snag it.
Yep, so I'm like,
that's crazy. How is he? Yeah, even in a 16-man, he should have been on somebody's bench. I mean, as thin as you get in those bigger leagues with running backs, he should have at least been there. But Anthony doesn't stand much of a chance. You want to know why, Anthony? You want to know why? I told Jamie I was going to go off about this before we got on. What are you doing? I know you're a Falcons fan. What are you doing starting Marcus Mariota?
But it's
Carson Wentz is still available. How is this possible? Carson Wentz is on the waiver wire.
Well,
pick him up. Start him.
Well, it's
what is this?
Well, it's his man. It's his guy. It's his mingo to the jingo. I don't know.
I know. Live by the Mariota, die by the Mariota. Where's that sword of yours at?
You crazy mother! Honestly, I don't know where he's going. I don't know. He's just doing some weird, stupid shit, getting all crazy.
Anthony's some goddamn wannabe samurai. This is what happens to you, Anthony. Right? You see that? Right across.
You crazy man! Next thing you know, we're gonna get banned because you pulled out a sword.
Right?
It's
violence,
self-harm.
He's not PC. He's violent.
Wait, hold on. This is
yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Yeah, right.
I think you need some counseling over here.
I think I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you really need some hardcore counseling.
The Archangel too. I think. Will work himself. So far, I got you winning. I got Josh handling business, going to 2-0. Josh is going to stay the number one man. I'm calling it now. At least for another week.
Yeah, maybe, possibly.
Next matchup, we got the football Cheesus against Claymakers. Cheesus is a slight favorite right now. Neither of them have had any players go yet.
Yeah, no.
What do you think about this matchup? This kind of won't go as in depth as we did with yours or Josh's,
Yeah.
but I think it's fairly even.
Yeah, fairly even. He's got Johnson, Bateman. I think Bateman will probably put up a little bit more. I think Duvernay will just dip down a little bit more. I don't think they'll probably try to target Duvernay.
He remembered to put
too
Pittman
much.
Jr. in the lineup this week.
Oh,
Golf
shit.
clap.
Did he actually listen to the show?
He did. I ripped him. I said you were lucky to get by last week. You beat West, but you didn't beat him by very much. He benched Pittman Jr., got away with it, no harm, no foul. But I'm like, you cannot do that again. And so he's got him in there, which is smart. Michael Pittman Jr. is a top 10 PPR receiver.
Oh, yeah,
this
most
week.
definitely.
You cannot bench him. Absolutely not.
I like his running backs. He's got Swift and Jones. They're both. I think they'll both. I'm kind of curious. They're actually Washington's actually at Detroit, so I'm thinking Swift will maybe put up another 80 some odd yards. I think he'll get a touchdown up in there too. Aaron Jones, I think Dylan did a little bit better than Jones in that game. I can't remember offhand, but I think he had more points than Aaron Jones, but they were almost equal in target shares and carry shares anyways. I think
it's kind of like to me, it's a Cleveland situation where it's like they're both pretty close to being equal backs.
Yeah,
and so it's just whatever your preference is. Jones is going to get more of the touches, but I think AJ Dillon's got more opportunities towards the goal line.
Yeah,
to get touchdowns.
Yeah,
the same thing with Kareem Hunt and Chubb. Chubb's going to get the yards. Kareem's more likely to get you the touchdown.
More than likely, it's going to be probably one or the other. Jones is going to probably go off 1 week. Who knows? He'll probably get a couple touchdowns, but maybe Dillon will actually have more yards in the receiving game more than likely. And it just goes the same way with Hunt and Chubb because they're both kind of that. They're both in that same boat too. He's got Gibson. Gibson, I don't know. We'll have to see if Gibson.
He was surprising in week one. I want to see if he can continue that.
Yeah.
Because he looked like the 2020 Gibson.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
The young stud that we thought was going to be an All-Pro.
Yeah.
Zach thought that too. Zach got screwed last year.
I don't know. It might be kind of crazy because I'm actually, as I was reading or thinking that Robinson, he's kind of actually been doing some practicing here lately.
Yeah. Well, you're smart. You stashed him away. You put him on
most
IR.
Definitely. Yep.
Yeah. So that was smart on your part, just in case something does happen where he gets brought back up to the main 53-man roster, and then maybe Antonio Gibson gets hurt or isn't as productive later in the year.
Yeah.
So that's smart the way you set that up, because we both like the Robinson kid.
Yeah. I do. Before he even got shot, he had a little incident where he was trying to get robbed. It was kind of,
that's why he needs a samurai sword to protect himself. Honestly, or a samurai like us.
I think he would have actually probably would have started the year off if this incident didn't happen. I'm sure Gibson probably would have been kind of the second guy toward Robinson more than likely.
Yeah. Well, wait and see.
Yeah.
But there's no waiting and seeing about this matchup.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Tim's too good. Timmy is too good to go 0-2. He's going to take this matchup, go to 1-1. The Cheesus goes down. They're both 1-1. What do you think?
I think we need to call Timmy Tooth.
Timmy Tooth?
Timmy Tooth.
You got a snaggle tooth?
Yeah. I'll have to see. We'll have to see how. See if Sutton actually gets a touchdown this week because they're playing. They're at Houston, so maybe Wilson goes off and he's just throwing dimes all over the place. So maybe Judy gets a touchdown. Maybe Sutton gets a touchdown this week.
It'd be nice to have Hackett, the new Denver coach. It'd be nice for him to open up the playbook and let Russ
more than likely
let Russ cook. Let him go to town. We need a monster performance before we can trust this Denver offense, because the only guy I'm trusting, I call it. I said Russ would win MVP. I'll eat a plate of shit for that if I have to. But the only player right now that I'm looking at and like this guy is producing is Javonte Williams. He's the only guy I'm comfortable with, starting flex or whatever. Everybody else in the offense right now is questionable. I know but I'm hoping that we can. And Sutton too. I mean, we know Courtland. He's gonna get his. But Judy needs to step up. Russ needs to step up. Tight end. with the weird name. He's going to have to step up. Everybody else in the offense is going to have to step up.
Yeah.
I don't know if KJ Hamler's playing this weekend.
No, I
But
actually
they need to step up.
I had KJ and I actually dropped him because I thought he was actually going to I thought he was actually going to be involved with the league a little
Right.
bit, or the offense, not the league, the offense a little bit more than
Because didn't Tim Patrick get hurt?
huh?
Tim Patrick hurt, or is Tim?
Tim Patrick actually did get hurt. He tore his ACL.
So we figured, the depth chart.
Yeah.
You'd get maybe a sleeper with Hamler, but he, obviously you don't trust him. I don't trust him either.
Yeah, we got our good friend Jared on his.
Jared.
Yes.
Jared, he's here.
Yes, he is here.
Yes.
He was kind of mad. He's like, "I'll also trade McJudy." I told him it wasn't no hard. I told him this morning. I'm like, "Sorry, man. I just had to keep Judy. No offense to your trade or anything like that. I'm just all over Judy right now."
But it's Judy.
Yes, I know. I think he is. I know he is a little jealous, but it's kind of one of those things. But I do think Sutton will kind of
beard too. Look at how full that looks.
Oh, actually, crazy! I actually got some. I'll have to give you some cream to put in your beard.
Yeah.
Afterwards, it actually smells real good.
Oh, I need that.
Either way, I think Sutton, he'll actually get a touchdown in here. Maybe 80 yards and a touchdown. I think I think the targets will be more likely evened out a little bit more this week because they're playing Houston, and it could be one of those games where it could be a shootout too because you never know with Houston. They do got Cooks.
Mills is deceptive. The way he can. He's not terrible. He can put up some points, and with the way Burkhead and the other kid, the Pierce kid.
I think.
Maybe they produce this week. That could be a shootout, and that'd be good for fantasy owners because.
Yeah.
It's never a bad thing.
Yeah.
But I gotta get it. We went in depth with this longer than we said we would. Jamie, who's winning this matchup?
I think let's go Claymakers because he's got Diggs on Monday night. So
that'll
be
he's number 5 again this week.
Yep.
Second week in a row, number 5 PPR receiver.
So
we both agree with Timmy on that.
Timmy Tooth, yes.
Timmy Tooth. Next matchup, we got Ghost in your league, Chase against Scalp Hunter, Mr. Buddy, who we're probably going to see in about 45 minutes here.
Yeah, he's like, "Yep, I'm going to go 320." God, I love 322.
322 is the shit.
Oh
you guys ever get to Aberdeen, or if you guys live here, it's the shit.
Yes,
love it.
It's an high class sports bar that serves tremendous.
Help us absorb some
crab
of this alcohol.
Cakes. Yes, yep. Crab cakes is oh my god. Even though they're like $14, dude. Still, I don't care. Crab cakes are like.
I had a bad case of crab cakes.
Hey,
back in the day, and
that's horrible.
Yeah,
shouldn't be discussing.
I had to go over to the clinic, and they treated that shit. They gave me some pills. Anyways,
you're horrible.
So we got Chase and Buddy so far. Both had. Looks like Buddy had 2 guys go. Buddy's up by about 21 points right now. Projection, they're about even.
Yeah, roughly.
He had Pat Mahomes, Mr. Mahomes. He didn't quite go off as much as we thought he would, but had a decent game.
Yeah.
CEH had a really good game.
Yeah, this is kind of his second. I think it is his second good game because I was actually thinking,
dude, he was. 20, his rookie year, 2020, he's another guy like Gibson.
Yeah,
what is it with these 2020 guys? Like these guys were projected to be the future of the league, like Gibson and CEH. They were going to be perennial Pro Bowl backs. They had that look. And last year shit the bed. CEH was hurt half the year. Gibson just kind of underperformed. So could be a sophomore slump, and maybe he's moving beyond that.
Yeah, it could be more likely.
And Buddy would benefit from that definitely.
Yeah.
But he won't benefit from putting Cam Akers in the lineup. I'll let you get your point, and then I'm going to go off on it.
Yeah. Well, I was actually, a lot of people were kind of down on CEH and whatnot. And I was even off him too. And I'm actually kind of surprised he's actually doing this well so far already in the last couple of weeks. So, 22 and 15 odd points already. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. Jared asked if we have you guys discussed highly anticipated Detroit and Washington game yet. No, not yet. We haven't kind of got there yet.
We will get to that.
Yep.
We will get to that because my main man Carson Wentz is going to go off again, and he's still not on a roster. He's still not on a roster in this damn league. What is this, Anthony? This guy's playing Marcus Mariota, and there's. I'm sorry. I know we were talking about this matchup. Well, I had some gripes.
Maybe I should pull out my Mariota jersey.
I think you need to. That's the last time he was good. Is when he was a Titan. But yeah, no, dude. So Chase had Eckler go. Eckler had his normal 18.5-point
Yeah,
game.
little slightly under projections, but fairly damn close. So I mean, about almost 40. Well,
Chase just got. I mean, it's solid. I mean, especially. I mean, Josh Allen's. He's like Mahomes. He's always got the capability of going off for 40 points.
On Monday, it's actually going to be an interesting game, even though they're at home. I think Tennessee will put up a fight a little bit. So I mean, Allen will have a decent game.
He's going to have. I mean, I think Tennessee. Especially the quarterback is junk. But Tennessee will put up at least 20 points.
Yeah.
So I mean, the Bills are going to have to score at least in the third. Probably 35.
Jared's like, go Lions.
Go Lions. You wait, Jared.
Yes.
You wait.
He's got. Let's see.
So Chase kind of got hit by the injury bug. He had Keenan Allen out this week.
Yeah, he did. It looks like he did. I think
he picked up Jeff Wilson though. It was a nice grab. Why didn't you put in for Jeff Wilson?
Oh,
the running back from 49ers.
Because I had one of those I had Kittle on the IR and he went to healthy, and
so I caught between a rock and a hard place.
Yep. So I'm like, yep, nope, I'm not moving anybody. But I think I'm gonna have to drop Isaiah Spiller though, just so that.
Yeah, I had to drop in 16 man.
Yeah,
he's not doing anything right now.
Well, the bad part about Isaiah Spiller is I think he had an ankle injury and it was just another scratch. So it's like, dude, what's up? It's been up with these scratches. I mean, Tyler Algier, he was a scratch. I might even have to drop Tolbert too, because it's just like, what the hell. So I think honestly Tolbert's gonna be down the depth chart.
All those guys.
Yep.
I mean, we'll see what happens week 2 with Dallas against the Bengals, but yeah, that's all wait and see. We know CD is going to do his thing regardless, and Schultz, but everybody else I highly recommend you stay away from until proven otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, in different other leagues, I did go for did pick up Wilson. I did pick up Carter too. I like. Let's see his bench. Yeah, he's got Madison, Tony, and Scantling, MVS. I'd probably wait and see.
Yeah,
on that.
Ben's just kind of iffy, but I mean, for the time being, I mean, early in the year, Chase can right the wrong, and he can be competitive and put up a fight against Buddy. I think Buddy's going to win this matchup, though. Buddy goes to 2-0.
Yeah,
but he's got to get Cam Akers out. What is this? What is this crap? I wrote this down. I was like, what the hell is this?
Maybe, but
he's got Rashard Penny. He got Penny. I got Penny. Where are my pennies? I got my 2 cents here. My 2 cents, Buddy. Put Penny in the lineup. Get that man out. Get Cam Akers out. He barely got any touches last week. He's still coming back from that injury from last year. I know he miraculously came back in the Super Bowl. Ooh, whoop-de-doo, You ain't T.O. T.O. in the back of the day. Here's a little history lesson for you guys. Good on you, Jared. T.O. had a broken damn leg and he played in the Super Bowl. That's a man right there. This clown Cam Akers, he ain't doing none of that. He ain't fast anymore. Can't shift. So Henderson Jr. looks like the main back right now. And so, Buddy, I would if you want to keep Cam Akers on your lineup, he's too good to drop. I get it. But put his ass on the bench. Promote Penny, and you're going to take this matchup, go to 2-0. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess I'll have to agree with you on that. I was going to say I was actually going to go with Colson in your lead because he had a,
No, that's fine. If you want to take the upset, I mean, go for it. Yeah, go for it.
But I mean, overall, he's got Adams, Hills. I mean, Cooper. I don't think Cooper is going to really do anything, so that might be a slight downside on there. And he's got Adams and Hill. I think Dallas can be a pretty good. I think that's going to be with Miami being at Baltimore. I think that's going to be a little bit of a.
I played darts with a broken rectum. We've all been there.
Jared, you're a funny ass man. I tell you that.
I want to like that like 10 times. There we go.
Thumbs up.
All right. Let's get to the next matchup here, Jay. We got Zach against Wes, which would be. Where's the toilet? We have like a toilet bowl, like a little toilet flushing sound effect. You put on.
Nope, not yet.
But yeah, just imagine that if you can picture that. I've got to run to the bathroom and hit that quick. This is the mismatch of the week. Wes he didn't put up. Honestly, he didn't take advantage of the Cheez-Its last week, and only put up 115 points. And Wes is only projected for about 117 this week, so it's not much better. Wes is having problems scoring points, That's going to be his problem all year until he gets some stuff really fixed up.
Yeah, it was funny because I actually got on him when I saw him. I think it was Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. I kind of got on him there a little bit. I'm like, Wes, what are you doing? I'm like, why are you dropping Trey Burks? I'm like, well, thank you for
That
the
was the first. Yeah. Dude, what? Take the samurai sword in my life. Why? Yeah, Wes. Now that we're talking about you and your matchup, because Sunday we kind of had a different thing going on for opening weekend. What is this? Why did you drop Traylon Burks? Why? Why?
I think I told him it's like you need to stay off that fucking golf. Get off that damn golf course and worry about your damn team.
There's like 5 around town and shit. I know you're out there working on your swing, working on your short game, but you should be working on your fantasy team. Focus. What is this crap? But I mean, so far that they've had a few guys go, but he's had 3 guys go, and they only put up 21 points.
Well,
21 points. Zach is actually like he's over a 21-point favorite. I mean, this is between the 2 leagues, dude. This is the biggest mismatch for anybody. I mean, Zach is projected to smoke his ass.
More like McLaurin, Davis. I mean, Davis. We'll have to kind of see what happens there. David. Well, actually. Davis had a touchdown last week too, or Monday.
Davis is going to be a monster. I think we're seeing him and Diggs together. That's scary.
Well, then they
that's scary. Both those guys can put up like double-digit touchdowns this year.
Yeah.
Oof.
The other thing too quick is I might have to see how Moss does. If Moss doesn't get involved this week or anything like that, he might be a hard drop.
I agree. I know he had a poor week 1, but James Cook and Singletary, I trust a lot more. I'm not a Zach Moss. I know you were last year. I'm not a Zach Moss guy.
Yeah. I'm a Zach Moss. I mean, I've loved Zach Moss from freaking the start. I've seen he's talented. I mean, they drafted him for a reason. I like him. I mean, Cook's a little bit better than all those guys. It's going to be a blowout. I mean, he's got Ayukin, Chubbs, Williams. I mean, that's another.
Ayukin!
Yep. He's got Kelsey, too. I mean, he's always been a Kelsey kind of downfalled on that one. I mean, he had.
There are certain Zach guys, let's admit, buddy. There's certain buddy guys, there's people when you look at the team, you're like, certain buddy guys, Mahomes, Tyreek usually, Devontae Adams, guys like that are like you associate with Buddy. There's certain guys I associate, and a lot of them are Ravens. This guy's a homer. Zach's he's a good homer, but he's a homer. Lamar, where's I know. Why don't you make a damn? I almost said Chase. Why don't you make a damn trade with the Cheeses and go get Mark Andrews, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Jesus, he's got
I'm sure if he could, he would have all.
Travis Kelce's the best tight end probably in the history of the damn league, and this guy would trade for Mark Andrews. I know he would.
Well, I mean, I think what's funny is that if he could have all the Ravens guys on his team,
he would.
He probably would.
Hey, Gus Edwards, here you go. J.K. if they're hurt, healthy, traded away, bring Hollywood Brown back. He ain't doing much in Arizona.
Yep, there you go.
All right, and then on West, like I said, West is going to need, if he's going to have any chance here, he's really going to have Stafford go off. I mean, Stafford's going to have to obliterate Atlanta. He's going to have to put up. I would say to have any chance, Stafford's going to have to put up at least 35 points.
Oh yeah, Stafford's going to have to put up some points for sure. I mean,
like we're talking hopefully four touchdown kind of game. That's what he needs.
Yeah, hopefully his elbow. Does
he have inflammation in there?
Yeah, he had some issues with it, but hopefully that's all cleared up and actually maybe he can toss the ball then maybe 10 yards.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's just the improvement over 7.
Well, yeah,
I got. Let's call a spade. Zach is gonna whoop that ass. That's why it's the mismatch of the week.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wes, you're going to 0-2. But you got, dude, you got time. There's 14 weeks in the regular season. You got 12 weeks to fix that team. And you're not out of it. I don't think any, and I'll just put it out there. I don't think any of these guys are out of it until they have 8 losses.
Yeah.
As long as you are, with under 7 losses, you're still in it. You get to sit, because the best you can do at that point is 6-8. And I think you're not making the playoffs with that. Yeah. But I've seen teams make the playoffs at 7-7. So as long, Wes, you're still in contention, like everybody else in the league, still in contention. Don't throw in the towel quite yet. If you're Wes or you're Anthony. Any kind of these bottom feeder. PPE is going to be 0-2 after this week. Don't fret there. You got Zach too, or
yeah, I got Zach.
Okay. Yep. And then we got one more matchup. This is another good one. Loomis my preseason champion Loomis up against the new guy. He won in his debut last week. Schuster's Roosters, impressive. Welcome. So, God, yeah. I was
Well,
I
this is going to be a probably close one
Yeah.
because I mean,
they-
Burrow's got to have to be good without having 5 interceptions.
yeah, he can't shit the bed.
Yep.
I mean, you're not gonna win. I mean, this isn't Anthony. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna have a 5 interception game and still win. I mean, or Wes or whoever. You're like, you need to. Schuster's Roosters is competitive, and you can't be throwing out crap like that. That's garbage. That's beneath at this level. A Super Bowl quarterback, a guy who's without a question, he's a top 10 quarterback now. Nobody would even question that.
Yeah,
Joe Burrow
most
is a
definitely.
top 10 quarterback. That is beneath a top 10 quarterback. That's the kind of garbage you'd see from Daniel Jones.
And we'll get that into about 16-man league too.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, so neither of them had any players go.
Nope.
Loomis has got CD. That's a wait and see. Justin Jefferson, he masks a lot of things. And I think that's why I went with Loomis with my preseason championship prediction.
Yeah.
JJ, he just covers a lot of stuff because the man's so good. He's going to put up almost 25 points every week.
Yeah,
damn near.
Yeah, his wide receiver core is pretty good. He's got Evans, Lamb, and Jefferson. Lamb's gonna probably take a little bit of a dip.
When you dip and I dip. However that song goes on.
You're horrible. Just kid. But he's got Cooks and Robinson.
Yeah. I'm a whore, but I'm not able.
He's got in his flex. He's actually got Robinson too. So Robinson was actually on like pretty much almost like the whole snap count, like almost 95% of the snaps, and he didn't do anything. So I'm kind of curious to kind of see if they actually get Robinson the ball and see if he kind of comes to his projections, I guess.
Yeah, no, James Robinson and Travis Etienne. We'll see what the Jags backfield does.
Yep.
Right now Lawrence just isn't working with a lot of weapons because Marvin Jones is shot. I really can't. It's sad. We're like fantasy guys, and we barely know any of the Jacksonville weapons because I don't have any.
Well, they got Christian Kirk and a bunch of no-namers.
Christian
they got Zay
Kirk,
Jones.
What did he do with Arizona last year, though? He was like what, a number 3 option at best. At best, like he's a number 4. You know what I mean? These aren't. It's the same with the Packers. It's like you're not giving this kid enough weapons. I don't think he can grow properly without some damn weapons. He doesn't have any friggin' weapons to work with.
I think what happened is Arizona had way too many wide receivers.
They did,
and they couldn't get. It was funny.
They were whoring them out.
It was funny because I was actually looking at some old notebooks, and actually I remember. You remember Kareem Butler from Ohio, from Iowa State? I was like, because I remember he a tall, lanky guy. He got drafted by Arizona. I think it was the 3rd or 4th round. And he ended up getting injured and didn't even play, so they ended up cutting him. Then he went to. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think who picked him up. Some other team picked him up. He didn't even make. Oh, the Eagles picked him up. They tried converting him into a tight end. I think he only played a game or two out of the NFL. And I actually just looked up this morning. He actually he's on a Canadian team.
Oh, the Rough Riders or Stampede or whatever the hell they have.
I think they're called the Edmund Elk.
You and I could play in the CFL, damn.
No, that was funny if you think about it. I mean, look at all these wide receivers that Arizona did have. All of a sudden, they're getting shipped out. I mean, I think Kirk will be actually a good playmaker for Lawrence just because he's actually a target monster.
So I think with this matchup, to get back to the matchup, I think the difference maker is going to be Dalton Schultz for Loomis.
Yep.
So I'm curious to see what, because he got him and Lamb, but I'm curious to see what Dallas's offense is going to do now with Dak out.
Yeah.
And then the difference maker for the other side, I think is going to be.
He's going to have all of it. Well, he's got Taylor and he's got AJ Brown. I think London's going to have a huge game against.
I was
the
thinking
Rams.
too. I'm thinking Drake London.
Yeah.
Drake London's going to
maybe. I think maybe London
first round pick, dude. You need to put out this week.
Maybe London actually gets his first touchdown.
I think he will. I think the Rams will give up one. I mean, you won't score a ton on that defense because still, I know the Bills went off, but
I think
Atlanta's not Buffalo.
I think
Cordell gets a touchdown, and I think I think London gets one. I think Pitts has some yardage. I think Atlanta could put up, maybe 20, 21, 24 points.
Yeah, I mean they're not a bad team at all. I mean
Yeah.
it's you got Mariota too. I mean he can scramble and run, and who knows, Mariota might even get a touchdown in there too. So I mean just it all varies. But I mean with the Rams being a good defense, it might just hold them down a little bit too.
But Schuster's, if you're not going forward, man, you got to upgrade the tight end. Austin Hooper, and you don't have a backup either. I looked. Yeah. Austin Hooper is not good enough at tight end to get you where you want to go if you want to get one of these 6 playoff spots. So that's something to consider. There's some guys out there. There's some guys you could trade for. You got a few assets here on your bench you're not using.
The other thing too is sad. He's got. I mean, if Godwin was playing, I'm sure this would. I mean, if this matchup would flip flop pretty damn quick.
Well, absolutely. Then you have somebody that's expendable. Maybe you can move out Hollywood Brown and go get a decent tight end.
Yeah.
Package Hooper and Brown together.
Yeah, I don't like Hooper too much. I mean,
I don't. Not at all. The guy's junk.
Yeah, he's not good.
And that's why I'm taking Loomis. Loomis is going to 2-0. What do you think?
Yeah, probably. It might be a fight to an end, but yeah, it'd probably go 2-0.
Don't threaten me with any fights, man. I got this sorted.
All right, Mr. MMA guy over here.
Wah! Yeah. All right. We promised it, and I know Jared's been waiting for this. The 16-man twin turbo week 2 matchups. Yes, it's here. It is here. Yes. All right. No, but I did forget something with 12-man, though. People aren't believing the O.J. Howard hype. Nobody's been picking him up in your league, and so people are smart. People are smart, and I give him credit for it. Stay away from O.J. Howard. If he's still doing this in a couple weeks, yeah, absolutely. You put a bid, you go grab that man. But I don't trust O.J. Howard's going to ever have a game like that again. And then Cleveland's defense is still available in the 12-man. If you're in need of a defense this week, they're playing the Jets. Come on, Joe Flacco, he ain't moving the damn ball.
Looks like we got some issues in one of our invitational league here. Players locking Thursday every week. Well, hey, if why
12-man or 16?
No, 16. So pretty much like why? I mean, guys lock before matchup. So I mean, it's probably your own fault for not picking somebody up. And why should you be able to pick a guy up after the game's played? Not fair. So pretty much I'll have to look into that a little bit, but yeah, it's pretty much, hey, it's not my fault that you weren't smart enough to pick up somebody before the Thursday night game. It's only fair to everybody else, just not you.
Jamie with some ice cold water on it, just throwing it on. I love that. Yeah, we'll get into 16 in a second. But I also saw that Alan Lazard. Somebody dropped Alan Lazard in the 12-man. What is this? I was trashing him on our shows, but he's at least a flex, if not a bench guy on every roster. I mean, he's not a number 1 or number 2 guy. He's not when you put in the receiver spot. But come on, Alan Lazard is definitely good enough to be rostered on like 95% of teams. I mean, come on now. So somebody dropped Lazard. So
really, I don't see it. Where the hell?
I saw something on the league page. Well, you're looking for that.
I was actually just looking at transactions, and I don't see anything with Lazard. That's weird.
Look up like league or something. I swore I saw that. I didn't see it in that one, but I saw it in like.
It might have been a different league.
Players.
No, this is it. This shows all the transactions. Yeah, this is all
like players.
Yeah.
Anyways. I could stand correct. Go.
Yeah.
Click on players.
Yeah. Somebody's got him. Yeah, he's on a team. And maybe
that's 16 man. I think 12 man is what I was talking about.
Yeah, this is 16.
No, I think we're mixing up leagues. No, 12 man he was available.
Oh, 12. Well, we're talking about 16.
Oh no, I had some players, some waiver players.
Oh. I was just like,
I had unfinished business, and then you were torching Jill, whoever the hell that is, torching people in the league. What's wrong with you? No. So the first matchup, I'm playing the generic Viagra loving Nathan's Neat team, and so I'm like about 11.5 point favorite. I had Hardman go. I dealt with some injuries this week. I had
Why are you playing Hartman?
I had to. Keenan Allen was out. I didn't have any choice. Running back, I don't trust Dobbins. It doesn't look like Dobbins is going to play. He's a game time decision.
Maybe
trust him.
Maybe you should put Jones in there.
No,
I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, right.
I'm just giving some shit.
Danny,
Let's put
Danny Dimes' his cousin, Mac Jones.
Let's put Mac Jones in there and just kidding.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's a recipe for 1-13. That's what
Well,
that is.
maybe Parker actually has a good game, and then you'd be like, oh my God.
Wait and see. A lot of stuff. Anything Patriots related on offense is all wait and see because they are that bad.
Yeah, you got Jefferson, Samuel, Sanders.
So I'm hoping while I'm
are
dealing with this stuff, I'm hoping some of these studs, Samuel, JJ, Jalen,
more than likely.
some of these studs can bail me out, put up some monster games again. That's what I'm kind of banking on. Nate's neat team. He's got. Lamar can always go off.
Yeah.
Might wait. Connor's always capable of putting up. Those are really the only guys that scare me, I guess.
Yeah, Myers probably not really. Myers
can get touchdowns like crazy. If
Myers
needed.
should be all right. I mean, he will be kind of their target guy more than likely. I mean, I had him last year in a couple leagues.
He had a decent week 1 too.
Yeah. He's got Jackson. Carter probably. Yeah. Backs are kind of mediocre. Yeah, I think you should probably take this some.
Yeah, I'm winning this. I'm going to 2-0.
Yeah.
Call that. Believe that. Next matchup, gonna cook this year, and he took the L in week 1. He's 0-1 against Jamie. It's your matchup, bro.
Oh, are we talking about me?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, we got some food in about 15-20 minutes here, man. Let's get through the matchups. What do you got to say about this? You gonna smoke this? Gonna cook this year?
Well, I want to go cook some food somewhere. I don't know.
Hell yeah,
where, but I think this one's gonna be a very close. I think this is gonna be a very close game. It's not gonna be a blowout or anything, just because Mahomes didn't really put up his projections. He's got Evans and Renfro. I think Evans is the guy I probably worry about. ETN, not so much. Woods, I don't think he's going to be kind of involved too much there. I got Shepard, Hall, I like Henry. That's all going to be Monday. Pittman, I'm all gun ho for Pittman and Mooney. Mooney's going to be kind of a second guy. I mean, Mooney didn't really have a good game just because of the weather game, all the rain and everything.
No question. Do you trust Breece Hall? Yeah. Are you confident putting him in there in week 2? Or
I mean, that's about all. It's either
much in week 1. So
it's either Tyler Algier or Zamar White for running backs, and I'm like,
I get your dilemma. Yeah. He's better than both them, but it's just something where like when is this guy? When is it going to kick in?
Yeah, and I think. Oh, that's right. Never mind.
We both got him. He's in the running, with London and a couple other guys for offensive rookie of the year. So
he is.
We expected high, a lot of things from Breece Hall.
Yeah, for sure. I do. I mean, I got a couple other guys. I mean, I got Mayermuth, Pickens. I mean, so those are all just kind of wait and see. I did pick up Kyle Phillips from Tennessee.
Saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to be kind of a bench guy for right now. Maybe if he has another bigger game, and who knows, he might. He might.
Yeah, I'm just curious to see who's going to get most of the, now that Julio's gone and AJ Brown's gone. Like who's going to be that Titans number 1, number 2 guy?
Yeah, I mean they got Traylon Burks and Kyler Phillips. So and they got Woods. So I think these rookies might be a little bit better than Woods. Woods is still kind of coming back from his injury yet, so it's kind of.
And Woods was never a 1 to begin with. He was a solid. He was a solid 2.
Oh yeah, more than likely, solid 2 for sure. I mean, it's good enough to have for offense with that's more run heavy like Tennessee. Anyways, that's
so. But the way Yahoo does these projections, gonna cook is actually a slight favorite over you. I don't care. You're winning. You're going to 2-0. He's going to 0-2.
Yeah,
and that's how it's going to be.
Maybe. Hard saying. Jared, what do you think? If Jared's
chime in if you're still alive. If I didn't lop your head off yet with this samurai sword.
You're funny.
All right, we got our main man, Govey.
Winkler. You know what's funny? Govey was actually doing his podcast earlier today, and I was actually sleeping, and I kind of woke up, and I kind of tuned in. I'm like, hey, Govey, I'm gonna give you some shit about your team later on.
Wake up! It's coming! Get the cold water ready, because mixing it up, he's stirring up trouble. He's stirring up trouble. He wants to make you 0-2.
I think he does. That'd be kind of funny a little bit. But what's funny? Jared in a Discord actually, he made a little thing of two-headed monsters. Me going against Govey in his league.
Ooh.
I know, right?
Ooh.
I know. That's kind of scary.
Scandalous.
Ooh.
Can't wait for that. Yeah.
He's actually saying, "I have a
JB
good."
has as good of a chance as the Cowboys do this week.
I think I'm gonna win that one though. I think it's it's written in the book. Ching. Just
Not-
kidding. Just kidding, Jared.
Check it off. Check it off.
Like we mentioned, he's got Stafford. He's got Hill, Amon is St. Brown against Washington. I know Jared's been kind of waiting for us to kind of get to what our thoughts on the Lions, and well, the Lions are at home, and the visitors are Washington.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen.
I think
there's going to be a ton of Amon St. Brown, which means Jared Goff is actually going to. He actually has a pulse. He's got a pulse this week. Jared Goff will have one of his 3 good games of the year, and the Detroit Lions are going to win. But that doesn't mean that Carson Wentz is not going to have a good game, too. Yeah. It's going to be a shootout.
Yeah.
It's going to be a shootout. They're both going to put up at least 30 points. Mark it down, Jared.
Ooh.
You heard it here first.
I think I was mentioning to Jared earlier, too. I was talking about on Discord that I think it's sometimes it's the games like these that are either low scoring or they just have those high projections that, they have a low, their points totals are low, but they end up having higher projections than what it ends up happening. And I think
they're very conservative, these people.
Yeah.
We're not. We go all out.
But that's what I think. St. Brown, he's going to get his targets. And then I think Swift is going to have an all right day. I'm trying to think who else. What about DJ Shark? Do.
Yeah, boy. But no, I had Govier making the playoffs, so I'm gonna look dumb if he goes to 0-2. He's gonna handle his business, mixing it up. You deserve to lose. He deserves. I saw something. Where did I see it? Where did I see it? Jamie, he's got no backup tight end. He's got Austin Hooper too. What is it with you guys at Austin Hooper? We just talked about it in 12-man.
Oh shit!
What is this Austin Hooper infatuation? He's junk. He is. Throw him on the scrap heap. Just. And there were some players available. I saw Conklin, Tyler Conklin. He's getting some looks now because What's his face? The guy from the Bengals, the other tight end,
Hayden Hurst.
No, the dude they had last year, Uzomah.
Oh,
so Uzomah, the Jets signed him and Conklin. So it looks like Conklin's going to be getting a majority of the targets.
Yeah.
He could be. He had a touchdown and a couple catches in week 1.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a better option than Austin Hooper. Austin Hooper's junk.
I mean, I got Tony in a couple leagues myself.
Go, Govier, go!
He's got Lawrence against Indy at Indy, or they're at Jacksonville's at home. They're bringing in Indy. I think this is going to be this is another one of those games where I'm not sure where the point total is on this game, but I think it's going to be another one of those games where if the point total is low, it's going to be another one of those. It's going to be higher than the point total.
So.
He's got AJ Brown. He's got Metcalf. He's got CMC. He's got Patterson. So both running backs are, he's got CMC who is elite. Patterson, he's a 1-2 kind of guy.
Love Cordero.
Yeah, he's got DK at San Francisco. I don't know if he can. Only way he's going to win this if DK does actually have a great fucking game. AJ Brown, we'll have to see him Monday. I mean,
McCaffrey shows a pulse and doesn't get hurt. I mean, that's another option there. He could put up 25, 30 points easy.
He's got Jacobs. Well, I guess we'll have to see if Jacob, because
Josh, what is it with Josh Jacob? Why do people like this guy? Cut him! Trade him! Something!
Shit, I'd actually put Henderson over Jacobs.
I would. Yes, go in if you want some advice from the two at the Turbo Boys. Well, put in Henderson Jr. Yes, put in Henderson Jr. over Jacobs. We are not Jacobs fans in the least bit.
Out of
here.
I don't think he'd take advice from us. I think he's the more knowledgeable guy. He works at FTN.
Oh, he's a bigwig, huh? Huh? We just said it. We said it. We'll say it again. Henderson Jr. in the lineup Sunday if you want to go to 2-0. Jamie,
we're just kidding, Govier.
We got the number one man. We got Chase down, ass up, which sounds like a kinky sex position, against the number 6 man who's also 1-0. 4 Bs is what I'll call him because I hate the name. I like the creativity. Hate the name. 4 Bs.
The 4
Bs is going to equal out to 1 loss because he's losing. Chase down, ass up is going to maintain the number 1 spot. He's going to 2-0. I love the name. I love the fun. I love the goddamn name.
This is hilarious.
This is.
Well,
And I don't like Justin Fields this week against Green Bay's
I
defense.
actually
The more I look at, I look dumb because the more I look at the team, I'm like, he's gonna lose. This damn 4Bs is gonna win. I'm sorry. Justin Fields on a clean surface against Green Bay. Green Bay's got a good defense. I mean, they got issues in the passing game, but they got a good defense.
Oh God, I
love Chase, obviously.
I think Chase will.
Kareem Hunt should have a decent game against the Jets, but some of this other stuff, I don't know how effective New Orleans defense is going to be against Tampa. I think we're going to scorch them.
I think the 4Bs actually do win this one.
Because, I do too. Yeah, the more I look at it, I'm like, yeah. The only weak spot is tight end.
I mean, look at his running back. I mean, look at the running back. I mean, you got Barkley, Kamara on his side, and you got Swift, Dillon on Chase down. Those, and if you think about it, Barkley's a little bit better than Swift. I mean, if the way Barkley was running, I mean, he's a stout.
This looks like 2018, like MVP level of Saquon Barkley.
So
if he can just keep it up. If he keeps it up, the Giants will make the goddamn play. As bad as the Cowboys are, Giants might make the damn playoffs. Saquon could carry him to it.
It was
funny. Stay healthy.
Yeah, this was funny because I'm a Cowboys fan, and my cousin, he's an Eagles fan, and he sent me some.
Chad?
Yeah, he sent me some season gown. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah,
but,
that was freaking funny.
But the other thing I said, I told him, like, I'm sorry, the Eagles are not going to win the division. I said the Washington Commanders are going to win the division.
Yeah,
he didn't have a comment about that.
He hates the Eagles. He just can't. He can't admit it.
Looking at the wide receivers, he's got Thomas. The other guy's got Chase and Cooks. I think Chase actually has the better wide receivers in this group. But yeah.
Four Bs. I stand corrected. He's going to 2-0. Chase down, ass up. I can't say that name with a straight face. But you're losing. You're taking the L.
Yeah.
Matchup of the week. Lucius's legendary team up against what Hurst the most. Well, I still don't get why Hayden Hurst deserves a team to be named after him. He's garbage. He's garbage. But they're like dead even, dude. They're the projections. They are. Right in there.
We have Lance Wentz. This one's actually his. Okay. Wide receiver cores. Let's see. He's got that one. Well, Luce's got Adams, McLaurin, but Hurst. It's got Kupp and EJ Moore. I think Adams and Kupp are both elites. It's going to come down to McLaurin and EJ Moore, what both they do in their matchups. If Elijah Moore can actually have a heyday against Cleveland, I think he'll outbeat McLaurin in that matchup.
And I'm interested to see what Deontay can do as well.
Yeah,
against New England. New England's they've always been known for their defense, but I mean they weren't that impressed. I mean Miami was moving the ball all over the field in week 1, and so it's interesting to see what Pittsburgh does, with Claypool and Deontay. And on the other side, what Hurst the most. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this. The projections, they're so damn close. They're so damn close, and I think Carson Wentz going to go off. I think Cooper Kupp's going to have a monster game. I'm conflicted here, Jamie.
Just call it even.
Can we push?
Yeah, just call it a push.
Yeah. You know what? You both are tying. You're going to tie, and you're both going to be. Lucius is going to be 1-1, he's 1-0-1, and then what hurts the most is 0-1-1. You're still not off the schneid. You're a tied man.
So we got what three matchups?
3 matchups to go.
We got 3 matchups, huh?
And then on the flip side, this is the mismatch of the week. You got my boy Sharknadoes. I love that freaking name.
I know, right?
I had him.
It makes me think of Tara Reid.
She was bang. She was smoking hot.
But now she's not so she's not so hot looking anymore.
I had Sharknadoes winning our championship.
Well, he had Herbert.
Championship.
Yeah. Well, Herbert actually went over his projection, which is pretty good. He's got Diggs and Kirk, which I like. He's on the other side. DJ Moore and Juju. This is Juju's second game now with not even getting 10 points. Oh wait,
first game. It's obvious. He's gonna spread. And there's a bunch of random guys. So it's Kelsey, CEH, McKinnon, and maybe a little bit of Hardman. But I mean, Juju's not getting. Juju's not getting his fair share quite yet. I
Oh,
hate this team.
that's we're actually talking about Jared right now.
You know,
That's Jared's teams.
Let me scratch this out quick, Jared. I hate having to say your name anyway. I'm just gonna say Jared. Okay.
Well, Jared.
So you're playing Sharknadoes.
Jared.
So I'm speaking directly to you, Jared. Now that you're on here.
Yeah, Jared the jeweler.
Jared the jeweler himself.
Well, I mean,
because I'm sorry. There's not. I was a fan of DJ Moore. I don't know what he's going to be doing this year with Baker until I see a definite, major target share in a monster, DJ Moore 11 catch, 120 yard touchdown kind of game. I don't know what to think of him quite yet. You got John Taylor. He's going to do his thing. Best back in the league, obviously. Kyle Pitts, stud. Not sure how much.
Peoples Jones, he actually had a pretty high target. I'm actually kind of surprised with that.
He's the classic boomer bust though.
Yeah,
he's either gonna get he's gonna catch a 60-yard bomb and get you a 100-yard day, or he's not gonna have any catches at all. He's notorious for doing that. I mean, just look at his stat line.
Well, if you think about it, Peoples Jones was also a rookie too, so it's rookies don't perform right away like they should. In most cases, anyways. So I mean, this is his second year being in with Cleveland, so maybe he'll be their number one guy, which would be kind of funny because they don't have Landry.
Well, what about your boy Amari Cooper? Is he shot? Is he that shot?
I don't like.
He can't be. He's not better than this young pup that isn't consistent. You can't be Amari Cooper is no longer a number one.
I don't think he is. I mean I don't think he is, just because it seems like wide receivers go to Cleveland to just die.
You have to see. We need like a C effect.
Yeah. But I mean,
what's Jared got to do to win this, Matt? What's he got to do to come back?
Well, I did.
Sharknado's got a big jump on him so far, and he's projected to win by about 15 points. What does Jared got to do, and then we'll move on.
Yeah. Well, Walker is coming back. Traylon Burks too. I guess. I think his lineup is pretty good. I mean, I think down the road, I think
he needs to upgrade at quarterback. I don't think Derek Carr is good enough to win you a championship. I know it's a 16-man league, Jamie. I know, like we're all spread thin on everything.
Carr is a top 15 guy, though.
But I think you need at least a top 10 to win a championship. I think you need to get up to where at least Burrow is at. Like, if you can upgrade to Burrow, you can try to work something out. I think that's like the cutoff. I think you don't necessarily need an Allen or a Mahomes, but you need somebody at least on Burrow's level, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, you're not winning as much as I've been talking up Carson Wentz. You're not winning a championship with Carson Wentz. You're not winning a championship with Derek Carr. Certainly Dak, I would say you wouldn't win a championship with Dak when Dak was healthy. There's just certain guys that, to me, that the quarterback spot just aren't good.
Well, I guess the other risk is he had Devontae Smith, which was just nope. It was just MIA. I don't know. I think Smith maybe kind of rebounds after this game. I think if Smith does, I think Smith would be a better play than Juju down the road.
I agree. That might be something to look into for week 3, especially if you take the L here, Jared.
Yeah.
Because I got Sharknadoes. You are going to take the L because I got Sharknadoes rebounding from his week 1 loss, and he's going to win. Well, I'm sorry, Jared. You're going to 0-2.
Well, Jared might snag it out though, because I mean, you got Herbert and Harris with it's just kind of
I like that. This guy, Sharknado, he's got common sense. Khalil Herbert is the best. I've been saying this for a year now. Khalil Herbert is the best running back on the Bears roster.
Yeah.
I don't care what Montgomery's done in the past. Khalil Herbert needs to be their starting running back. So hopefully he's getting the touches.
But I mean, he does got Penny. If Penny does, or even Walker goes off, maybe he can, get a banger buck. Maybe trade off Walker for somebody and keep Penny. I mean, it's hard saying too.
No, that's a very good point. Who are you taking?
I like to say Jared, but
that'd be an upset.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna go with Jared, even though he might lose. Just give him worth a shot.
It's not very confident, Jamie. Okay, it's okay though.
Even Jared said Derek Carr to this Sunday he's due. I mean, yeah. I mean, I
wish he was. I wish he could put up a 400-yarder and Devontae goes off and Renfro goes off. I mean, you're going to need that to beat Sharknadoes. You're going to need that kind of day, but I just don't see it quite yet.
Well, they were playing about Arizona?
What the hell are they playing?
Oh yeah, they're playing Arizona. So I mean, they're at home too. So I mean, I don't see why
I don't know
Derek
if the
Carr
Cardinals
can't.
are that bad. I'll have to see if they shit the bed again this week against the Raiders. Then I'm like, okay, you're a bad team.
Then
But I don't know because Kansas City does that against everybody. So let's just wait and see.
Yep.
Second to last matchup, we got Kelsey's World, number 3 guy, 1-0 against Washington Piss team.
Yeah.
Another terrible name, but I mean at least it's creative. I got Kelsey winning.
Do you?
I got Kelsey making the comeback.
Ooh. Well, it's got Kirk Cousins, Lamb, Judy. Yeah. I like Lamb and Judy. Lamb.
That's another one that I jumped the gun too early on.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Lamb's going to have a little bit of down day, but I think he'll still get some targets either way.
Maybe he'll get early. Some of these I made early
because they're at home.
They're gonna. Yeah, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Washington Piss team's gonna win. I was wrong. I'll admit it.
Well, they got Kelsey to Schultz, Marquise Brown. We'll see if he and the other teams got. I don't
Isaiah
like McKenzie.
I don't like McKenzie in there though. For Piss team.
Yeah.
Piss team. I don't like McKenzie in there.
Well, maybe he could swap McKenzie out for like Duvernay.
Stevenson or Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah,
I think he's due.
Stevenson or Duvernay. Well, I guess Ty Montgomery is on the. He went in IR, so I mean it's very possible Steven does get some playing time. So it's very possible
That'd be nice. We both know Damian Harris ain't doing shit.
Yeah, so I mean he can either pop in Duvernay. I mean Duvernay's not a bad play. I mean he had Everett on his bench. Shit, I probably would have put Everett in over Schultz, but Kelsey's World's got Shark, Eagle Benjamin. Oh, they did pick up freaking Tyson Hill. I'm like, that's kind of a wash actually.
Josh did 12-man too. No,
yeah.
It's if they're gonna use him as a gadget guy, it's worth kicking the tires.
But I don't think I don't think he's quite really worth it. But I mean, it's
wait and see.
Yeah.
I should have waited and saw with this because I was wrong. Because Washington Piss team is gonna win this matchup.
Yeah, more than likely, I was just going to go that way. We'll hit up that. I'm not too fond of this one too much.
Yeah, I wasn't excited when I had to.
And we got two time.
To a time.
It's funny because he's got Tim Allen and the other guy from Home Improvement. To a time.
Yeah, Tool time. Yeah,
Tool time. And we got Mr. we got Benjamin.
Does he do that?
We got Mr. Sanderson. We got Gentle Ben on hand.
Gentle Ben.
Yeah.
Where's that? Where's one of the pussies at?
They're sleeping.
Bert, get in here.
They're sleeping. Leave them alone. And Buddy's. I'm surprised Buddy has a message that said, "Dude, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Let's go, man." I'm like, "Yeah, we're just about done."
Yeah. Well, he's listening. That's why.
Yeah.
But he can't get enough of this.
So we got Murray and this is 2 times it's projected to win because he's got Murray, Waddle, Davis. He's got Najee and Chubb. Who, yep, I like his running back. So he's got Harris because Harris is more likely going to play this week. Chubb's gonna rock New Jersey more than likely. Montgomery,
Chubb's gonna have another 100-yard game, I think.
Yeah. He's got Gordon and Montgomery, so they're kind of a second guy. Well, Montgomery is number 1. So pretty much, if Gordon gets a touchdown in there, that'll probably be most of it. And you got Knox and Henry.
But like I said, you've always got when you've got one of these kind of guys, these elite talents like Josh Allen. You've always got a puncher's chance when you've got Josh Allen.
Ooh,
because he can go off. I don't like Montgomery. Like I was just talking about Montgomery, I'm not huge on because I think Herbert's a better back. It's just see what their usage rate is. Sutton, let's see if he has a bounce back game from week 1. See if Russ gets it going. Bateman's always with the way Lamar throws it down the field. Bateman's always got a shot for a touchdown.
Yeah, more than likely, and it's and they're playing at home too, and they're playing Miami, so it's very well. Like I think I mentioned that earlier too, that they're more likely to be getting. He could probably get a touchdown up in there too.
And Cleveland's defense, I like that. Another guy with common sense.
Yeah.
Cleveland's defense against the Jets, it's smart this week. But I don't see the Jets doing much of anything. I think, especially if you were in a defense league, we were talking about at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett's going to have a field day. I mean, Joe Flacco is like 85 years old. He ain't moving nowhere. So Cleveland's defense is going to have a couple interceptions, probably 5 sacks. It's going to get ugly. Tua times the slight favorites.
I think Benjamin.
Never had any players play yet.
Yeah.
So this is a toss-up. If we had a coin here, I'd say throw a quarter up in the air and see.
I think Tua time actually wins this one. I like
the name better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use female logic. Well, I like his name better. So Tua time.
Yeah.
It is Tua time. You're going to 2-0, my friend.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, that's for sure. Well,
Oh, and quick, because I forgot with 12 man, and then I butted in on you with 16, and we were confuzzled and
yeah, how dare you? How
I
dare
know,
you do
I
that
know,
to me?
slap me.
I have a P as a brain.
What's wrong with you? So some of the waiver guys
Ooh,
from
O'Neal Cruz got a homer. Oh,
nice.
sorry, that's baseball.
Jamie's fantasy.
Yeah,
His fantasy baseball team. He's still in contention for that.
Yep.
16 man waivers. Got Ryan Tannehill out there. Dortch, kid from the Cardinals that had the most amount of targets in week 1. He's still available. To me, it's a wait and see. If he has another week where he's getting 9 targets again, I'll put in a bid for him.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. It was funny. It was funny. I was actually looking at one of my old notebooks, and I was looking at draft guys, and somehow I wrote down
Greg Dortch.
Yeah, I wrote down Greg Dortch.
Jamie was on this. He knew ahead of time.
Yeah, well, he was.
So why don't you be bold then? Why don't you be the first guy to put in for Dortch then?
I think it's in this one. Here, I think. Nope.
Pack it up here.
Yeah, I thought it was this one. Nope, it's one of my other ones. Yeah, I'll have to show you when we get done eating. But yes. Oh shit! They ordered food. Oh, I guess. Oh well, we'll figure out our food later. But yeah, I think that kind of wraps up everything.
Buddy got food without us.
How dare him?
How dare you? It's a major use out of this sword tonight.
I guess we'll just go get our own food somewhere.
It's looking that way, bro.
Yeah, it looks like
Anybody want to join us?
Yeah, hey, maybe some B-dubs or who knows where. I don't know. Yeah, we have too much
Good
stuff.
night,
Who knows?
Guys. No, Jared. Wish you the best of luck on Sunday.
Yes,
you're gonna need it. Big day from Carr, hopefully.
Yes, we always love your commentary.
Yes.
Oh, Chad's not here either. He's I forgot. Chad is actually starting up on Sunday mornings. I think it is the Plazo podcast thing for.
Chad got a podcast too?
Yeah.
Is it the Plazo or Plaza?
Plaza. I think the Plazo. You can call it either one. I think, but he's doing like what we're doing on Sunday mornings for like ad drops and. Or pretty much any
shameless
of the questions.
Self-promotion. Chad, if you get on here, put the link next time you jump on the comments. Put the link to the show and
I put the link up
or whatever wherever people put the name.
Yep. I put the link in for in the comments section.
Sweet.
So yeah,
looking forward to that.
Yeah, I know. We'll see how that turns out. Hopefully, it all turns out pretty good for them. So I don't know. It sounds like they're still working on some other stuff. So who knows? But hey, we're always here.
Yeah, we don't sleep.
I never
don't
sleep.
move.
Well, I do sleep sometimes.
He's lying. He's like a damn vampire. It's fantasy all the time with Jamie. It's baseball, football, other stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty much
anything that could be. Hockey, golf, anything. Jamie will do anything.
I actually played hockey. I don't like hockey.
I'll do anything with 2 legs, but Jamie will do anything.
All right, guys. Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday evening, and we thank everybody for actually tuning in, having their lovely Friday night with us. I don't know if we were too funny tonight, but.
No, yeah, our laugh track. We need like a laugh track in the background to kind of like, okay, where's our funny level at? We had a 5, we had a 7. So yeah, we could have been better, but it's okay. I pounded my green monster. You were like halfway done with yours. You mixed it too damn strong. But
because I'm a pure alcoholic only on Fridays.
Yeah, right. It's the only day he gets off the leash from work. He's the man of the people, this Jamie.
Yes.
All right, guys. Have a good Friday night. Thanks for listening.
Yes, and I should have put the Discord in our Discord actually in the comment section. Let me do that quick before we get up out of here. So if anybody wants to share our Discord link, please do that. Give me just a second, and then we'll be out of your hair. Mr. Curly. Oh, awesome.
Curly.
Yeah.
Z28.
Yeah. Okay, man. There we go. Invite people. I think I'm getting somewhere, guys. We're getting there.
Yeah. Get me good.
There we go.
Mm-mm.
There we go. All right, everyone. From Eli and me, have yourselves a great Friday night.
Capiche?
We are up out of here.
Deuce.